Alrighty, hello, welcome. My name is Zed, and let's go to a traditional draft here in Shadows Remastered. Hop in. So we got best of 3 here. Very excited for this set. I was myself a drink here. Getting ready for the draft though. We're gonna be doing the draft, and we're probably gonna do one match here, and then we'll split it up to the other video as well. Let's see what we got here. We got Collective Defiance. I like Collective Defiance quite a bit. Alpha Rare was decent in standard at one point. It's a removal spell that can also go upstairs, that can also refill your hand. Pretty cool. Goes in the blue-red archetype really well. I would definitely take it. Other ones that are good. Actually, never seen this card before. Then there should be a special one at this slot right here. So every pack has its own special little slot here. The Spirit Matters card. Let's see how it has a different symbol than the rest of the set. Yeah, there's 15 cards. Collective Defiance there. And oof. Fiery Temper is such a strong one. 3 damage, 3 mana. Or Madness, you only get it for 1. Bedlam Reveler is also really strong in the blue-red spells deck with Collective Defiance. And just a really strong card to have in general for collection as well. I really want to take this Fiery Temper, but I think I'm going to take the Bedlam Reveler here. We have other blue cards are kind of meh. Card's just very strong. It's 8 mana 3/4, but it can be significantly cheaper if you're in the blue-red spells deck. So hopefully we can get there. And we got an Incendiary Flow, which is a premium removal spell in red. There's also Fates Unbroken, which is a premium white card. So definitely debating between those two. Here's a Zombie Matters card in that special card slot. So we're going to see here zombie lore. Whenever another zombie you control dies, the other person loses a life. And so I'm just going to take the Incendiary Flow here. And here we got a number of good red cards. This one's really good, but only if you're discarding it. So like Collective Defiance can refill. We don't have any good like cheap outlets right now to discard. Traditionally, that will go in the red-black deck a lot more. Then because you don't really want to pay the full 5 mana for this. The Lightning Axe is really good at enabling the madness as well as just being a cheap thing to do. It kills almost everything in the format. When it deals damage, you exile a top card of your library. Until end of turn, you may play that card. The card is pretty cool. I don't remember this card. But a 3/2 for 3 is bad rate, but the madness helps it out a bit. I'm debating between the Occultist and the Lightning Axe here. I think the Occultist could be quite cool, but the Lightning Axe is just good. So I'm going to take the Lightning Axe as removal. If we could just take more removal, we'll probably be in a great spot. This deals X damage to target creature where X is the number of cards named of bombardment. 2+. Okay, so it's base shock to a creature, and then it's additional other things. This is cool as well because it can mill yourself, which goes in the blue-black deck, but it also works well with the Bedlam Revelers and with the Galvanic Bombardment. Thermo Alchemist is a premium card in these red decks that have a ton of removal. So I kind of want to just take the Alchemist here. It blocks extremely well, and it plays extremely well in the spell-based strategy. So we got a lot of spirits here. We also have a Jace's Scrutiny, pretty medium card, but there's the only other good cards here are like Skinner and Confront. I don't really like red-green spells. I want to take a blue card so I can still stay in that blue archetype. I could take this Herald because it does tap something by itself for 3 mana, and it leads up the instance that we can leave up in blue, red. We won't take the full advantage of this because we won't have a ton of spirits, but it could be more powerful than the Jace's Scrutiny. However, this does investigate and it will stave off some pressure. I'm debating between the Herald and the Scrutiny. I think I want to take up the Scrutiny. I want just a little more spells. Here's another Spirit. So maybe punish for not taking the Spirit last pick. It's also a Face Unbroken again. But this is also just a 2-mana, 2/1 flyer that can't block, pretty much. So now we have the option between the 2/1, 2/1 flyer and a Scrutiny. I don't think a second Scrutiny is very good. These 2/1 flyers can poke in for a bunch. We just have a bunch of 2-mana things that do stuff. That would be pretty strong. Here's another Spirit Matters card. Target creature doesn't untap, but it doesn't actually tap the creature itself. Here you're discarding 2 cards to return this. It's also just a 5-mana 3/4 flyer. I'm going to take the Stitchwing. Looks like blue is relatively open. So here I'm just going to take the Explorers. It's not a most exciting card, but I'm not going to play this basically generic red card. And I'm not too excited about the other cards here as well, so kind of fills out the curve there. Over the pages is meh. This can't block unless you control another wolf or werewolf, so it's going to be a more aggressive card here. The Diregraph Captain is a good card to splash, I guess. Not really excited about any of these cards, so I'm going to take Pour Over the Pages. There is a chance I play it, but I highly doubt it. This is when you cast it, draw a card. It's 7 mana, 3/4, but it has the Emerge 6. This is not the deck for it. Usually it's in blue-black, but it is quite good. Better than Essence here. And we got the Zombie Horror as well. So it's good with these 4 drops. Will make this cost. This is actually the card that goes in the blue-green Eldrazi deck. There's like a blue-green Eldrazi deck with a lot of the merge mechanic. So that will go in there. Okay, so this is a mana dork that when you spend a mana to only cast instants or sorceries, and at the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 3 or more, you can transform it, and then instants and sorceries you cast 1 less, and it has prowess. So this is pretty cool in our deck. Uncaged Fury is pretty strong as well. Tormenting Voice is pretty good. The Make Mischief is not the worst. Here we have deals 2 damage divided as you choose among any targets. If the spell Madness cost was paid, do X instead. So it's 2 mana, 2 damage. Madness, you get to go crazy. This is also pretty cool. The card's very strong, the prototype. I think the Avacyn's Judgment. It's more removal. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a wizard. Then if you have 3 or more wizards, you get to transform it. This card's sick. It's a 5 mana 5/4 flyer with upside that flips into a 6/5 that gives other wizards flying and creates more wizards. This card's exceptional. Looking pretty good right now. We don't have enough non-creatures right now. Let me take a Tormenting Voice here over Athalia. And over a Soul Separator. And another Pour Over the Pages. His vampire creatures matter. I don't need another Haunter. Tormenting Voice is actually quite good. Can smooth out draws. We are playing best of 3, so it's going to be a little bit slower. And it will make it so we can Madness. Which right now we currently just have 1. We have 2 outlets to Madness this card. Antic Scribe. You mill 3. Opponent mills 3. At the beginning of your, if you have Delirium, they mill 3 again. Also just an 0/3 for 2, which is nice. That's a double strike. There's not really that many good cards here, to be honest. There's like a Traveler's Amulet, I guess. You want to splash a particular card? I guess we'll take the Manic Scribe. I don't know if we're actually ever going to hit Delirium, though. Land, creature, sorcery, instant. We could definitely, I guess we could hit. I don't see any other card going in our deck other than Manic Scribe, though. Prowess. Prowess 3-drop, pretty good. Also a prototype here as well, and another Magic Scribe. I'm gonna take the Prowess 3-drop. We want to build towards the Prowess deck. Okay, so when you sacrifice a clue, transform it. We don't have a ton of clue synergies right now. This card, Rise from the Tide, is nuts. You got the spell deck. So now we're just taking every spell. Not like we weren't taking every spell. But like Make Mischief has gone up in value. These cards aren't even high value anyway. Like Imprison them maybe. I don't really want to play. I might play Brute actually now. There's a land. There's a Deny Existence to counter. Not a huge fan of the counter there. So there is a Take Inventory, which is pretty good. It's draw cards and draw a card equal to the number of Take Inventories. Or another Make Mischief. Also another Flicker and a Homunculus. There are 3 or more instances in your graveyard, then do a thing. I think I'm going to take Inventory. Just as a way to turn through. Return target creature to its owner's hand and draw a card. A nice tempo play. I think I'm going to take it over the Homunculus. I don't remember how good this Homunculus was. I don't remember if it was quite good or what. I don't think I'm going to play another Pour Over the Pages. Possible, though. Might play one Convolute. I doubt it, though. Floors isn't the worst card. This is not the worst deck right now. Tattered Haunters are kind of not what we want to be doing. Opponent mills. We don't mill. A lot of good spells so far. I just don't know if I was supposed to take the 2 drops that ramped me. I don't have a ton to ramp into, I guess. You cast a spell, draw a card. I don't think Griff is going to make the deck. We don't have a lot of the fodder to sack. Maybe these 4 drops, but then it would cost 3. It would still cost 2. Take Dice of the Archives. I'm not likely to play it. Get rid of the Fog Walker. You have Stitch's Graft is +3/+3, and when it attacks, it doesn't untap. And when it becomes unattached to it from a permanent, sacrifice it. Really good with zombies for that card. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it gets bigger. This thing was insane. There's also a flow as well, but Dice was really good. This is like the archetype for it. Oh, we got Devil's Playground. Devil's Playground was crazy. 4/1/1 Devils. And oh, there's another flow as well, though. And there's a Shreds of Sanity. Shreds of Sanity is also really good. Let's take the Devil's Playground. We're going to cut the Griff now, I think. There's another Geists. Sheesh. Did I take the Drag Under? Yeah, I did. I'm glad I took that. Hopefully we can wheel the Drag Under. Take another Geist. I'm going to cut these Haunters for now. I don't think they do enough right now. This card's also very good, the Compelling Deference. Even if you don't have a spell. The Bounce. If I control a zombie. I think I have some zombies versus one. I have like 1 or 2 zombies. These are zombies. That's a zombie. 2-mana Bounce is just nice here as well. This is a charge counter on the brain, and then the instant or sorcery is free. Not what we want to be doing here. Rather just take a Make Mischief and may or may not side it in. And this is best of 3, so piece of the puzzle. Exactly what we want. Another make mischief. Not playing the other cards, so now I'm gonna play 2 make mischiefs. I don't really see any cards I would play here. Invasive surgery, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna play 4 of the pages now. 29 now. Okay. Let's see. How many creatures do we have? 12. That is far too many. Cut a make mischief. Cut a Geist. I'll play Convolute. It's not that good. There's another Griff. Play another land here. 28, so 26 here. I could probably cut the Griff. I have a lot of the spell matters. I don't have that many things to stack. Spells are not that good. I'll just take another land. Got lots of lands now. Lots of fixing. Now I'm at 25, so this is 15 lands right now. I need to be at least 16. I didn't see any more take inventories, which is... Manic Scribe is not exactly what I want to be doing either. I'm now at 9 creatures, but I also have Make Mischief. And I have tons of removal. There's a drag under, nice. This is the deck. A lot of recursive threats, ways to mill cards. There's an Investigate. I don't love this card. We got another Scab. I don't love the Explorers. The Scabs are way better. There's also a Zombie for compelling to turn. This is a 2/4. Might be able to bring that in. I don't know if I want to play comp. That for sure. Playing more sorceries. I didn't get the recursive card, and I didn't get the incendiary float. That makes sense. I have a lot of sorceries, not a lot of instant. I can probably play 16 if I cut one more card. I don't know. I doubt it though. I cut the Drownyard Explorers. Then I'm down to 9 creatures with a Make Mischief and Devil's Playground and Rise from the Grave, so it's like 12-ish creatures. Take Inventory is not that good. It's just like a redraw. I could play something instead of Take Inventory. I think it's fine though. We have enough prowess in our deck. We probably want to take inventory. We have prowess plus the docent plus the rise from the graves. How many zombies are there? 4? 4 zombies. This is currently 16 lands and it's pretty good. A menace 2/1. I could have a flyer 2/1 instead. I really wanted a flying something. I also have Tormenting Voice to make sure I draw lands. I have redraws. So I think 16 is fine. Or we could do 1741. Like a normal. Do the rest of our construction here. I want to do 17. I could do 1741 or I could just do 16. I think 1741 is probably fine. We have the tap lands. Mess up the text here. It's all black. How's the colors? Fine. He's red pretty early as well. That's gonna be it for deck construction in our draft. I think the deck turned out pretty cool. We'll see how it goes in the individual drafts. So hope you find yourself in the next video where we're going to be doing the drafts here. And these should all go up on the same day. But they're going to be played at different times. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. And make sure to check out all the links in the description. And make sure to catch my live stream at twitch.tv Flash Dead Magic. I'll be playing in this format a bunch this week. So, thank you.